Hi, welcome back to the Top 10 Countdown. I'm Skip Shanker, and this is Realtor.com's Top 10 Housing Markets for First-Time Homebuyers for 2025. And coming in at number one is Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Yes, we finally made it to number one. We started with number 10, which was Wilmington, Delaware. We moved all the way up, and today we're talking about number one city, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I want to talk a little differently than the previous videos and talk about thinking outside the box for first-time homebuyers and how you can really get a jump on creating a real estate portfolio and creating passive income and achieving financial freedom. So, what most first time homebuyers don't do is buy multi unit properties. And with FHA, you can actually buy a two, three, or a four unit property with just 3.5% down. So, I'm going to share an opportunity that I found in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where you can buy a beautiful fourplex in the capital community of Harrisburg and really start your real estate portfolio. And so let's go in and jump in and see what that looks like. So here we are, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Middletown, Capital District. Right in the Capital District is this building, and I think it's a beautiful building. Look at the architecture, the brick, the design of the brick. So it's coming soon, and there's no interior photos. And so, but I wanted to share this with you because if you were to buy this property, we don't know for sure whether or not it's going to need some interior remodeling. If it does, you can do that with an FHA 203K loan. And if it doesn't, you can still buy it as a first-time home buyer with just 3.5% down. So let's talk about um, how you can use ready for remodel with or without using renovation funds. So we can copy that. We can put that in our found a fixer, and you can use our visualization software once that listing gets officially listed, which it says it's going to be officially listed on February 14th. We're importing the data, the bedroom and bathroom count and we can jump right into the build your payment and see how the cash flow works. So if you were to buy it for 425, and even if you didn't use any remodeling money and put 3.5% down, and by the way, you can get a conventional loan with as little as 5% down when you're buying a fourplex, or you can get an FHA loan with just 3.5% down. So the down payment is very minimal when it comes to buying multi-unit properties. And so you'll see, even if at a rate of 7.5, um, your total payment is 34.17. Now that does not include mortgage insurance. So mortgage insurance could add a couple $100 more. So let's just say it's $200 more for FHA 203K or FHA mortgage insurance. So that puts your payment at uh 3617. 3617 divided by 4 units, that's less than 900 in $10 a month. It's 904 a month exactly when you divide that total payment into 40 units. And so if you rent those units out for $1,000 a month, you can live in one unit for less than $1,000 a month. And so with FHA, you have to live there at least a year. We want you to live there at least a year, and it's a nice area and it's a beautiful building. You may want to live there for an extended period of time. But if your family grows, you want to move out, you can keep that property, and that fourth tenant will more than cover your mortgage payment. And as that community becomes popular, which it's been ranked number one by Realtor.com as one of the best communities for first-time homebuyers. So when that occurs, you can expect some appreciation in both rents and values in the coming years. So let's just say it is going to need some remodeling money. You can, and by the way, our platform does allow you to visualize And so the building on the outside is really nice. So I don't think, I mean, it's beautiful. I wouldn't do any design to the outside. If you get some interior pictures and the kitchen needs to be remodeled or the bathroom needs to be remodeled, or family rooms or whatever, we can use our visualizer software to help you visualize what that kitchen or that bathroom could look like when it's remodeled. And then you can use our estimating software to figure out what it's going to cost to remodel the kitchen, maybe replace the roof, maybe do some interior paint, maybe remodel the bathrooms. And so, you can add, another 120 grand in your loan for remodeling costs. So let's say we were going to do that and we were buying the property for 425. We can get that now. The new total is 546, including the remodeling costs. Down payment is about 20 grand, under 20 grand, and then your payment goes up to 4431, not including mortgage insurance. So um, we really want you to consider all your options. It is a little risky as a first-time homebuyer to buy a multi-unit property, but there's help. You can get help. There's real estate agents, there's property managers, there may be family members, aunts or uncles who have owned multi-unit properties who can assist you. But for you to get in on your first house and buy a fourplex like this and keep it for 30 years, that building will get paid off. And in 30 years from now, who knows what the rental income is going to be that's going to generate passive income for you and help you achieve financial freedom. So there's no better way to achieve financial freedom than investing in real estate. And with the opportunity to get in with such a small down payment of 3.5% down or 5% down, there's no better time than now, especially with the way inflation is. When you lock in your interest rate, your payment stays the same. Rents are going to continue to rise. Home values are going to continue to rise, and it's just a great opportunity to create for you and for your family. So again, this was the top 10 countdown of Realtor.com's top 10 best markets for first-time homebuyers for 2025. I'm Skip Shanker. Thank you for watching, and that's how you buy a fixer.